Hi everyone, how are you? In this awesome tutorial, we are going to see how you can use Gmail or Gsuite for a full email marketing setup. So stay tuned and follow up with me. Okay friends, welcome again. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel now to get every new update almost every day. So what we have today? Today in this tutorial, I will go with you in a step-by-step tutorial to show you how you can build your own email marketing system using Google Gmail or Gsuite. To make things simple, you know, and I talked about this a lot of times, when you want to run an email marketing campaign, mainly you have two choices. You have two methods. You can go and select one of the email marketing systems online like Mailchimp, Aweber, GetResponse, or whatever service you want. You pay monthly fees to these services and you'll launch your email marketing campaigns, and you can manage your campaigns, manage everything, send emails using those services. Now the second choice is to build your own email marketing system or setup. So what we will need is two things. We need a service to send email, which is the SMTP service, or any service like AWS SES, simple email service, or a Gmail account, or maybe Mailgun, any SMTP service. You can refer to my description, you'll find a lot of videos about these. And you need an email marketing application like MailWiz, Mailster, SendBlaster, or whatever application that you are going to use to send emails using this email service. So we need to set up two things. We need the email service and we need the email application. In our video here, in this tutorial, the email service will be Gmail or Gsuite. So you hear me saying Gmail or Gsuite. You know Gmail is the normal mail account from Google. Everyone has a Gmail account. So what about Gsuite? I think you heard about before, but in case, just for beginners, Gsuite is a type of paid mail account from Google. It allows you to get a business email, like maybe your name at your website.com. Like my email is admin or support at hdk.com. So this is a business email. This allows you to get a business email. Of course, it's not free. You can see on the screen now we have 3 packages, but we need only the basic package because we are not going to use any more features. We need only the sending feature or the mail account, which costs you around $6 per month. Now you may be asking why I don't go with a normal Gmail account and send with my Gmail account. Here we have mainly 2 reasons. The first one, if you want a psychological reason, when you send someone an email with a business address, it somehow have more trust and more reputation. Take it on yourself. If you receive an email from someone with a business email, it looks like more credible or it's more trustable, like anyone sending from a normal Gmail account or from Yahoo or Outlook and so on. So this is the first reason, to be more professional, to go with a business address. The second reason is simply because of sending limits. So in a Gmail account, you can send only around 500 emails per day. While in a Gsuite account, you can reach up to 8,000 or 10,000 emails per day, which is really perfect if you want to run a small business email marketing campaigns. And by the way, you can even use multiple accounts, so you can get around 3, 4, 5 accounts, and you can multiply this number by 5 times, so you can send 50,000 emails per day. But of course, it's not that simple. You need to follow up carefully, and you want to warm up the account to reach this number. So now let's start together and see how we can configure a Gsuite account, how we can set SPF, Dkim, everything, how we can configure the email marketing application and connect with Gsuite, and how we can launch our first test email marketing campaign. So stay tuned and follow up with me. Let's go to my PC. Okay friends, so the first step is to create a Gsuite account. You can see here this is the pricing. I will go with the $6 basic suite. Very simple. And by the way, you can see we have 14 days trial period if you want to test Gsuite. But in a trial period, you'll get only around 2,000 emails, I think, per day. So anyway, now let's get started with a $6 user and set up our Gsuite account. Now, if you already have a Gsuite account or you know how to set up this, you can simply skip this. You'll find in the description below all the time spans, all the curriculum of this tutorial. Anyway, now let's set a business name. I will say Free Academy as an example, because my domain here that I will be using is called freeacademy.com. You can set any business name you want, it's up to you. I will say now just me, and you can set the country and click on next. Very simple. Let's enter my contact info and my current email address. Click on next. It says, do you have a domain or you want to get one? Here in my case, I have already a domain on GoDaddy. You can set up and use any domain registrar, or you can simply get a domain from Google Domains. Anyway, now I have a domain, so I click on yes, I will enter my domain name here, freeacademy.com, and click on next. It will confirm this. Click on next. Do you want to share ideas? You will receive some emails. Anyway, now, no thanks. Let's enter a username. Let's say, as an example, admin, or if you want, you can name it as mail at your domain, and enter your password. Everything is so simple here, just a step-by-step wizard. Okay, verify and agree. Okay, you can see this is my flexible plan. It gives me automatically 10% discount. Okay, click on next. Just review this. You can enter the address here. Anything. Okay, enter the postal code. And you need to enter your payment method. You see, it's super simple. And here we are, your Gsuite account has been created. Let's continue to set up. You can see now this is the setup of your Gsuite account. It says the business account is fine. You need to add some people and verify your domain. Let's click on start here. If you want to add more accounts, you can add them here. Now I need only my account that I added in the setup. So I say I add all user emails and click on next. That's it. Now you need to verify your domain. Let's click on verify, and it will automatically detect my registrar. It's in GoDaddy, and you say authorize, and now Google automatically will contact GoDaddy and verify the domain. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, very nice. You can see the verification and the email setup completed. If you go now to your domain, you will see that Google automatically adds some records to your DNS, like the MX records for the mail server, the SPF record, and so on. Don't worry now about them, just continue. We verified our domain, click on next. And here we are. It tells you pick the right plan. Okay, let's choose this one, the $6 per user per month. And awesome, you can see here we are in the admin Google panel. And here you can manage your business or your Gsuite package. Now if you go here to your account and go to Gmail, you can see we are logged in with Free Academy Mail. This is your account, which is mail@freeacademy.com, managed by Gmail or Google. Very nice. So this is the first step. This is how you can set up your Gsuite account. If you have any difficulties, if you face any problem, just comment below and I will be with you anytime. Okay friends, so now we set up our Gsuite account. The first thing we need to do now is to ensure that SPF, Dkim and DMARC records are set up correctly and everything is working fine. What are these records? I don't want to bother your head now with technical stuff, but just in general concept. I talked about this a lot in my courses. You can check my academy in the description and my other videos. Anyway, now SPF stands for Sender Policy Framework, which is a record you add to your domain DNS zone, which ensures that only you can send through your domain. So if there is any spammer or hacker wants to send an email using your name, this will be marked as spam automatically. So as an example, let's say you want to send an email and and put the from address as admin@google.com. This obviously not allowed. You are using the Google domain to send emails. So this SPF record will allow you to set your own security so no one can use your domain. Then the Dkim record is used to sign the emails. So it ensures that your email sent from one address to another is secured on the way, and it will be signed with something called a signature. Anyway, it will secure this message and prevent anyone from corrupting and editing this message on the way, any hackers or so on. And the DMARC is simply a record which is used for monitoring or for notifications. So if anything wrong in Dkim or SPF, so the DMARC record will stop the message or only send an alert to a certain email that you can configure. I don't want now to go in details, just know that these records are very important to reach up to 100% delivery and to the inbox when using your Gsuite account or any other mail server, as I explained in my courses and videos. Now let's go and do some tests and check if everything is working and configure these records if there is anything wrong. Okay friends, so the first thing I will do is to test if SPF and Dkim is enabled. Let's open a new tab and go to this website, appmaildev.com/English or en/Dkim. We can see here we can do a Dkim test. So simply click on next step and then it will give you a certain test email address. Let's copy it and go to my inbox and compose a new message. Enter the two title here, the email, the test email, and let's say testing for Dkim, anything you want, test, message, anything. Click on send now. Okay, message sent. Let's go now to this again and now wait for the email to be received. You can see the email has been received now. You can see now SPF passed, Dkim passed, DMARC none. Very nice. So Dkim and SPF are enabled in our server. So everything is done by Gmail or Gsuite automatically when you configure your domain. You can see it adds some records and so on. Also, you can do another thing is compose a message and send to any email. Let's say to my email address. Say test and click on send. Now let's open my Gmail account and you can see here I get a message in the inbox. Let's open it. Click on this small arrow here and you can see that it will show you signed by this domain here. So it's signed by. This means that Dkim is enabled, so signing is enabled. Very nice. Now SPF Dkim is working by default in Gsuite and this is awesome. You don't need to do anything. We still have the DMARC record. Let's go to an application or a website called MX Toolbox DMARC. Let's open this. This website allows you to test if the DMARC is enabled or not. Let's copy the domain. Where is my domain? Here we are. Copy it here. DMARC lookup. And it shows you that there is no DNS record for the DMARC. Now to set up DMARC, it's super simple. I will open a notepad just to show you how DMARC record looks like. So this is the DMARC record. Simply in the mail to here, add your email or whatever email you want to send alerts to. Let's say as an example, mail@freeacademy.com. And in the same way for the second email, copy this and go to our DNS record here. Let's add a new text values. And the text value, just paste this value from the notepad. I will keep also this value to download and use automatically. And then the host field, just say _DMARC. Click on save. And now DMARC is set up. Very simple. Now just wait maybe a couple of minutes for the DNS migrations to complete and go here to test again. Let's DMARC look up again. And very nice, we can see it's set up. Here is my DMARC record. So now we set up SPF, Dkim, DMARC, and everything is awesome. Okay friends, so now we finished our first part of our email marketing system, which is the sending service, which is Gsuite in our case. So now we need to implement the second part, which is the email marketing application. Now we have a lot of options. You can use desktop applications like Send Blaster, Turbo Mailer, or whatever application. You can use online applications like MailWiz, Mailster, Interspire, or whatever email marketing application you want or you are familiar with. In our case here, I will be using the Mailster WordPress plugin because it's somehow powerful application. It can be built in your WordPress website, so you don't need to get another hosting and so on. I will be using Mailster to configure Gsuite, but also I want to mention that there's a small Chrome extension called GMASS, which allows you to implement a small email marketing system within your Gmail account. I will show you a small demonstration about GMASS before configuring Mailster. And by the way, if you are not familiar with Mailster and how to install and configure, I have a full video about this here on my channel. You can find the link in the description below also. So don't worry about anything, you will find the videos in the description below. Let's now go back to my PC and set up Mailster with our Gsuite account. Okay friends, before I go to configure Mailster with my Gsuite account, I just want to show you the GMASS extension. You can go here to GMASS extension and go to Chrome Store, and you'll find this GMASS powerful mail merge for Gmail. Here I added it before. You can just click on this button to add it, and you'll find that your Gmail account now have more features like these two red buttons here. You can see more folders. If you click on the compose now, you will see this red button. You can now add up to 40 accounts, 100 accounts if you get the paid version of this extension. And now you can send, if you want, email marketing campaigns from within your Gmail account. You can use this if you want, but I prefer using a dedicated application like Mailster or MailWiz because I'm more comfortable with and has a lot more features. Anyway, you can see you can just run a campaign here and set up auto follow-ups. You can see the repos, the scheduled campaigns, and so on. You can test this if you want. It's also good to start with. Anyway, now let's go back to our scenario, and you can see here I am on my WordPress website and I have Mailster already installed. As I told you, if you don't know how to install Mailster and how to configure, just check my video in the description and install Mailster on your WordPress website. So now just go to settings here, and in the settings page go to the delivery section. Click on delivery and go down. You can see you can select Gmail. Click on Gmail and just enter your account. It's mail@freeacademy.com and enter the password. Very simple. And now click on save changes. Now let's go up here to the general section again, and you can see you can set the from name, the from email, and reply to. I will say here Free Academy as an example, and set here your email, freeacademy.com, and the reply to address, and save changes. Now let's go to delivery section again and try to send a test email. Click on send test to whatever email you want. This is my email, and very nice, message sent. Let's go to my inbox, and you can see in the inbox directly I have this test email from Free Academy. This is my account, this is my domain, and everything is awesome. So now we configured our application and connected it with our Gsuite account. Here you need to take care of an important point. You can see here something called number of mails sent. By default, Mailster will think you are using a traditional Gmail account, and it will set the limit to 500 per 24 hours. Later on, when you finish warming up your account, we'll talk about this in a little bit, you can set this to around 8,000 or 10,000 because you have this open limit in a Gsuite account. Here we have something called bouncing. I talked about bouncing and how to configure in Mailster and MailWiz in other lectures. Please check them in the description below. I don't want now to bother your head with a lot of features and ideas. I want to concentrate on the main idea. So now we set up the delivery. We are ready to start using our email marketing system. Okay friends, so we are almost done. We created our own email marketing setup with Gsuite and Mailster. As I told you, you can use another mailing application. You are not obliged with Mailster. So anyway, now, what is the next step? Now, don't ever start sending thousands of emails directly. You need to do something called warming up your account. This means you need to gradually send emails, like the first day 50 emails, the second day 100 emails, the third day 200 emails, and so on. And you need to do some tips to warm up this Gsuite account. I have a full lecture, about 5 minutes, talking about warming up Gsuite, so to get the best results and don't be blocked. So please refer to this lecture. You will find the description below before start sending any email. This will ensure the best delivery, it will ensure not to be blocked, and to have the best email marketing setup with Gsuite. Also, I want to tell you a very important point. Don't ever spam with this setup. You will be blocked automatically. I have also a full lecture about avoiding spam and how to reach the inbox. You can find also in the description below. Please check them before you launch your email marketing campaigns. Now I will finish this lecture by going to my setup and launching a small test email marketing campaign. So keep up with me and let's go to my PC. Okay friends, so simply let's create a test campaign. Click on new campaign here and let's name it test, whatever you want. Test campaign, Gsuite, whatever you want. Subject, hey from Gsuite, and this is the template here. Let's add a small intro. Hey from Gsuite, and anything here, just there's a small template for my test campaign, and I will select this test email list which contains my email. And what's nice about Mailster, it has here a spam score. You can test the spam score of this template before sending it, so to avoid being marked as spam. Very nice. It says great, your campaign is ready to send. Click send this campaign and click on save. Very simple. Now this campaign will be launched using our Gsuite account. You can see here all the analytics, the receivers, open rates, clicks, unsubscribes, bounces, and everything else. So really, Mailster is a very powerful application if you want to use inside your WordPress website. You can see now one email was sent, so the campaign is ended. Let's go to my account, and awesome, you can see from Free Academy in the inbox I have this message, hey from Gsuite, and this is the template. You can see here I open the email. Let's go here and refresh, and awesome, you can see one open the email, so it's 100% opens, just for demonstration now. So this is how you can set up and run your first campaign using Gsuite and Mailster. As I told you, don't run any email marketing campaign with this setup before you watch my 2 videos about avoiding spam and about warming up your Gsuite account. It's very important so you can be successful with this setup. So please watch them and then you can start your own email marketing campaigns with this awesome setup. If you have any questions, you need any help, I will be here anytime to help you. Just comment below in the description and I will be with you anytime. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, hit that red button now to get every new update almost every day. Thank you for following. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, to like the video, and to press on the bell for notifications. You can also view our other lectures. Thank you and see you in other videos.